Welcome to the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, and Center Park Stadium. It's the Old Dominion Monarchs and the Georgia State Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Old Dominion's offense will take the field first. The running game built around this guy, Devin Roche. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, this team's college football playoff hopes lie on this running back's ability to show up week in, week out. It's one thing to do it against subpar competition. We've seen that this year. But this is the real challenge now. At this point of the season, going up against one of the best run defenses in the country that's going to be honed in on stopping him,
makes the grab in their space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
How about it, RD? What a start. You want to come out and say, I'm going to be aggressive. We're going to take shots. We're going to make big plays. Look no further than the first play of the game. What a start.
Trying to beat the D deep. Got it down the field. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Potter. Caught. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. On the read to the right, he'll try to get it himself. And he probably should have left that one with the back, as he is just smashed in the backfield. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because you know kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will now get its first chance with the football. Cameron Brown, you have to wonder about his confidence after a 5-interception day in that loss. Might be calling a hot route. Running inside. It's Butler. Nice move there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. On the ground, it's Butler. Could be an alley. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. The Panthers getting set on 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. They're working that left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He's got it and still on his feet. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And the Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. With the run on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Well, so much for the idea of tying the game with a short field goal attempt. It's fourth down, and they'll go for it. Before they snap it on fourth down, we have a timeout called. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Fourth and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Quarterback making checks. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Warren. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
To the air, it's Potter. Finds his man. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this.
There's a crease. Makes it past the marker. The 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Might be changing the route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Buys a little time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, if you're going to defend the slant route, you've got to be physical near the line of scrimmage. You saw that on defense there.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Extending the play. Got his man on the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. With the catch, it's Martin. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
This defense is going to have their hands full trying to keep this guy in the pocket. They do not want to let him get outside because of that speed. His ability to extend plays makes this offense very, very unique as he's able to get the completion there to move the sticks.
Caught close to the marker, it's Washington. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Run inside. It's Martin. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They put a physical. The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink.
Grabs it, and the field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of things are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. The Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's got it again. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Here we go, ready. 1, 2, 3, go.
Running inside, it's Roach. Maybe some room here. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Dropping back, it's Potter. Makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Monarchs have their offense in high gear.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Brown wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good... on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
Using his legs, it's Roach. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's going to take off. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And for the 2nd time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. Right down the boulevard. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He stopped right there, and oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Breaks into the open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Panthers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Brown will throw it. Makes a catch. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. He got just enough to move the sticks, and that'll set him up with a 1st down after the 2-minute timeout. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Plows through the defense. He's there to make the stop, and they reverse, losing yardage on that play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Firing to the right, complete. Got enough space. Touchdown, Panthers. And we've got a shootout. Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Pocket breaking down. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense got it. They're on the run. Takes it in. Touchdown, Georgia State.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Pulls it, fired, complete. He's past the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it.
For this offense, like you're thinking, don't make a bad play, don't turn it over, understand I might have to punt the football. Now you flip the field position immediately, looking to be aggressive to get some points before the half.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Right back to the well. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Monarchs will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more snap coming before halftime.
Hey, easy. Move 40, Willis. Move 40. Now, Sam.
Brown wants to pass. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 17 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Buckeyes with a double-digit lead. You can't count out the opposition, but I'd say the defense looks awfully stout so far. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game at Center Parc Stadium. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Parc Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Caught behind the line. It's Avery. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Making side adjustments here. They'll go right back to the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll run play action. Floating away. Slings it downfield. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard. Pass defense, and now it's 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Going for the marker on the ground. No room to run, and he'll be stopped for no gain. Fourth and 2.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Monarchs in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Potter. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. It's complete to the left. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go, it'll be 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and might have a chance. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And this is the part of the field where it starts to be even more clear, right? I'm not backed up in my own territory. I'm getting towards midfield. 4th and inches. I can't get inches. I like my offense. I like their aggressiveness. And I like the way they went and got the 1st down.
Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Brown will throw it. Quarterback extends the play. He'll try to do it himself. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Martin. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying him out there.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The run inside. It's Jackson. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. And the Monarchs want to move quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They'll run the screen. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Brown wants to pass. That's caught. It's Washington. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
Calls his own number. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Butler. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big... That brings up a 4th down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Under fire. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, ODU. How about this? It's taking one back to the house. Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. Looking for a man. It's Potter. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws them to within a field goal. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the Georgia State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Panthers have this offense rolling. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Martin. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed. Three more on that one.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Another 4th down try for this offense. They're 2 for 4 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Horn. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. With the catch, it's Roach. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Back to throw, it's Potter. Working that left side now. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
He lets it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. The Monarchs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Just keep slinging it. Lets it go to the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Looking for blockers. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Running inside. It's Martin. Turning it on. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. And the Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Powers through the defender. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? 1 more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All 3rd downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback may change this route. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Georgia State has the clock on its side as they try to finish the deal. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Hart. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wide receiver comes in motion. Brown wants to pass. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got some space. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.